But what the fuck is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson, and why are there supplies? For now, you at least gain 3 fun.
I hope you can do it. I really do.
I hope so, too.
There's no way I'm gonna do it. There's no way.
You need so much money.
Hold on. I'm looking at all your stats. I'm not pressing enter because I'm looking at all your stats. All right. I'm the boldest. Jazzy's the charmiest, moneyest. Ash is the funnest. No, Rick's the funnest. Ash is the nothingest. Okay. Who's creative? No one's creative. It better not be creative. Okay. All right. Jeez. That weekend you go party hard with Polly, Vera, Damien, Liam, Hot Stuff, and Ash.
Oh, shit!
You have a great time at the very popular nightclub, Apollo. Use your memory. I'm hovering over the stats now, and I can't see them anymore. No!
I remember Ash is pretty bad at everything.
Yeah, it's an actual temple to the god Apollo on weekdays. But no good party ends when the nightclub closes. So at 6 a.m., you decide to just hang out in a nearby park, drinking and chatting. What a rad night, huh?
You betcha. Vera and I had some great laughs doing some good old anal bleaching.
Oh my gosh.
This one again.
What?
It's a game we have, you know, where those douchebags that steal your drink when you leave it unattended for 2 seconds.
Sure.
We drink half our glasses and then pour bleach in them. If people are cool, then the club staff just takes them and throws them in the trash after a while.
But if someone wants to play smart, then we fucking bleach those assholes.
Thus, anal bleaching.
Metal. Remind me never to get on your bad sides, you two.
Anyway, what should we do now? Know any cool after parties?
I think that douchebag mummy said something about an after party at some nearby catacombs.
Oh, but remember, he got bleached.
Right. Then I've got nothing.
But this can't end without a wacky situation that forces one of our friends to make a hard choice, leads to an absurd outcome. No sooner has Liam finished his thought than a cloud of mystical green smoke appears from nowhere and a groovy bearded guy emerges from it.
Hey kids, my name is Joe the Laser. I'm like a laser wizard, and today I have a quest. The quest of teaching you how to properly dance to a hit song.
Here we go.
So, do you remember the classic early 2010 staple party rock anthem by LMF? Ayo! Today I'm gonna teach you how to laser shuffle to it. One of you, come demonstrate the shuffle with me.
Hard pass. I'm more of a voguing girl myself.
I have no problem dancing with strangers with magic powers in parks. Also, shuffling's kind of my thing.
Damien plays the song on his phone while Polly does some dope-ass shuffling, and the wizard syncs an arrangement of lasers with her so crazy that pigeons start falling out of nearby trees. Just wow.
Wow, indeed, my fellow young strangers. And so my quest is to pass this knowledge on to you. But who could take on such an important burden?
Unfortunately, at that moment, you were smelling your own armpit and your hand was raised, so now everyone is watching you. Fortunately, you're pretty decent at shuffling, but whose laser magic will best complement your dance? It's gotta be Hot Stuff.
Yep.
It's gotta
You
be
think
Hot
it's a
Stuff.
fun thing, right?
That's gotta be a fun thing, right? Her laser
hope
magic
so.
skills are so strong that she got banned from the local laser tag place.
Smart.
It was
It's
smart! Oh my god! Well, we did
I was
it.
smart
It's-
enough.
You were smart enough. Thank you. And so the two of you start this very weird and specific laser-based party ritual. Your shuffling kicks ass. And Hot Stuff's laser magic is just too strong. It's so strong that this event won't be included in the Japanese version of the game to avoid giving kids seizures.
Oh.
Whoa.
This is otherworldly.
You know what? I agree.
100%.
What a masterful and splendid display of laser magic. You are the chosen one,
Says Joe the Laser.
I have to reveal something to you. I was a wizard in disguise all this time. I was secretly testing you to find out if you were pure of heart and strong of laser.
You literally just told us you were a wizard.
Whatever, I'm super drunk. But the important thing is, you passed my test.
Then what's our prize? Is it 7 dolphins? A car? A car made of 7 dolphins?
The wizard ignores Polly, puts his hands over you and Hot Stuff's shoulders, and whispers,
The prize is earning the respect of your friends. And now that I've found the chosen ones, my time in this world can come to an end.
He winks at you, and then he slowly and emotionally evaporates. Damn, the vapor is infused with the strong smell of cheap rum. Did he just die?
We will always remember Joe the Laser. Let's pay our respects by shuffling.
You burst into more awesome shuffling and laser magic. A cheap rum-scented breeze makes you look at the sky, and there you see a cloud shaped like his face winking at you. Creepy. Still, you and Hot Stuff gain +2 fun and +1 creativity thanks to Joe the Laser. Woo! You're welcome. We got stat boosts. Yay.
That was good.
My
Could
goodness.
have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
I will never
damn
get
it, again?
first.
Joe the Laser.
Joe.
I'm so glad that
the
turned out
Laser.
okay.
I love your Joe the Laser voice, too.
Thank
That
you.
guy
Thank
needs to be a thing.
Yeah. You heard it in the comments, y'all. Let us know about your favorite Joe the Laser moments. All right, I'm pretty bold, so I'm going to go for fun. Yeah. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You spot Juan, the small magical Latino cat, who seems a bit sad. He explains to you that he's worried people are so used to calling him Juan, the small magical Latino cat, that now everyone defines him only by his size, magicality, ethnicity, and species. He's more than that. You correct him. You don't see him in such simplistic terms and convenient definitions. It's just that there are around 23 other different Juans in the school, so adding all that to his name is quite necessary. You tell him you'll never forget about him and the crazy adventures you both lived together in Monster Prom's prequel, Monster Middle School. You have a great time remembering those crazy stories. You gain +2 fun. Woo! Oh yeah! You're chilling out, not murdering anybody, when Damien slinks up to you. He's hauling a large sack with the words, "Definitely not a corpse" written on it. Noob. Hey, you're not gonna believe this, but there's definitely actually a corpse in this bag. You never would have guessed. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying I'm exactly responsible for making this corpse, at least not without my lawyer present. But let's just say he and I apparently had very different definitions of rock, paper, scissors. Anyway, I'm not interested in going back to jail, so I need you to help me hide this body real quick. It'd be an extremely attractive thing to do. Luckily, hiding dead bodies is kind of your thing. You share your brilliant solution. Disguise him as a drinking fountain, no one will know the difference. Or just chuck him in the garage. He'll blend perfectly with my collection of vintage dead bodies. I'm going with that one. That sounds bold. Yeah!
So bold.
You throw the corpse in the back of Damien's dread chariot and hoof it over to your garage. Holy hell, are these all yours? Some of these are total classics. Elvis Presley, Amelia Earhart. Fuck, you've got 3 popes here. I've spent all this time trying to be a great murderer, when the greatest murderer of all was right next to me the entire time. Damien lovingly lays his mangled corpse next to your pristine collector's items, a look of awe on his face. Joke's on him. You're actually just a really accomplished grave robber. You gain +2 smarts and +1 charm. Nice.
Sure. All right. So I think I'm shifting the gears. I'm going to go after Liam now.
Creativity and smarts, I think.
Creativity and smarts. So if I want to get more creative, it is the auditorium, yeah?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Smarts and creativity are what you need.
That
look
day while
amazing.
rehearsing for the class play, it's as though the muses themselves have descended to give you a figurative blowjob.
Whoa!
Your performance is intense and inspiring. It will be remembered for generations, which is pretty rad by high school play standards. You gain +2 creativity.
Nice.
Liam stalks past you backstage, pretending to talk to himself, but clearly speaking for your benefit.
Oh, the tangled tribulations of the committed iconoclast. The talent show is a fascist monument to misguided ego and public spectacle. The dignified thing would be to sit out the event and protest. But that's what everyone expects me to do. Therefore, I must participate. The question is how? How do I foreground my native artistic talent while simultaneously making plain my utter contempt for the event?
Liam pauses his monologue to give you the opportunity to interject. Any ideas? 13 minutes of judgmental staring. A live mashup of Stravinsky's Rite of Spring and the theme song from the Ninja Turtles.
That sounds awesome!
That sounds amazing.
That's probably a creative answer, which I think I maybe have enough of.
Maybe?
No, I'm going to go for it.
So creative.
What a
terrible. Come on, Ash. You did it again. Stepping on my toes. What a terrible idea. I love it. I mean, it's okay. Love is a plebeian emotion. Just like hate, fear, and liking things. I only feel German emotions. Schadenfreude, Weltschmerze, Lebensmüde. Anyway, I have to go download the Ninja Turtles theme song now. Obviously, I already have Stravinsky. And thanks, I guess.
You guess that's about as good as you're going to get from Liam. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. Sweet.
Ooh. What are you doing, Jasmine?
She's singing.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
She's singing. Look how fun you are.
I'm super fun.
Super fun.
Okay. I think it's a long shot.
I think
but
you need to start making money.
I've only got 5. Well, I don't have to do the reverse Romanian Wilkinson.
You don't
but
have
It'd be
to.
great if
That's
I
true.
could.
That's true. Yeah. Before you click on the library, you do notice that she's there, right? That Valerie's there.
Oh, so you'd only
So
be
you
able to buy
can't
things
go make
there.
money right now. You can only buy things there right now.
Great. Thanks a lot, Valerie. Thanks for nothing.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to go get bold. No reverse Romanian Wilkinson for me. That day, you skip class intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the fuck runs security here? Anyway, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the Monster Scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness.
Nice.
Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you.
Oh, geez.
And the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies. Which should be fine, except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone because you assume the internet must know something about this, as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying on the keywords, you spot the Coven looking over at your phone.
What?
Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, they're always bitching so much about saving the world, they would never admit they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution's very clear. You're tackling online searching in a very short-sighted way. You need to come up with an unexpected search term that will point you in the right direction, or use your people skills to get the 3 witches to admit they know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is and to tell you what you need for it. Now, I feel like I'm pretty good on all my stats. I think I could do this both ways, but I'll go with the tried and true.
Go for it. You did
It's a
it.
charm.
Not so charming.
What? Yeah, it was.
What?
Yeah, use so charm.
It said
It
charming.
said, it said not so charming, I'm pretty sure.
Well, for me, it
Your
said it was
game is
charming.
wrong.
Yep.
You use your refined persuasion skills with the Coven, which included techniques such as repeating, "Tell me what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is," to the point of exhaustion.
Okay. We might know what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. But we know because of saving the world. So you'll need a penguin mask, a bag of marbles, and a kilo of guacamole. We're sure Valerie was selling a penguin mask the other day. Don't think we have a kilo of guac for you, though. What kind of pervs do you think we are? We totally have a bag of marbles, though. How about you keep the marbles and we never mention this again, okay? Okay, bye.
Nicely done. In the end, it turned out to be exactly like that old toy commercial jingle. Marbles, marbles, you never have enough. They're perfect for booby traps and for super weird sex stuff. Huh. These marbles smell funny, though. Maybe they're already used. At first, you feel like that's not okay, but then again, you're about to get into some really kinky stuff, so who are you to judge? Your mind is opened and your excitement grows. You gain 2 creativity and 1 fun.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna buy something. Let's do it.
Oh, there's that penguin mask.
I could buy it.
Son of a bitch.
It costs 10, Rick. Look at it. It costs 10.
I know.
Oh, you could get some cocaine. Or you can just get a stat boost.
I want to get something cool.
I mean,
don't
the
have-
sunglasses are cool.
We don't have the, like the corpse or the sheet or any of that stuff.
I know.
Yeah, how do you unlock that? Just by winning
Just by
the game
playing
a
the
bunch?
game. Yeah, playing the game.
Let's get the cocaine. I don't know why. I just want to do it.
Cocaine.
The cocaine.
Oh, you got
Ugh.
fun and bold?
My smarts!
Oh, your smarts are so bad, Jasmine.
Oh my goodness.
My smarts!
So that was
You've
like a
been robbed of
wacky, huge stat change. Wow. I didn't know that's what that did.
Is that like
I
a,
gotta get
like a
my
rolling
smarts
dice
back.
kind of stat chase?
Yeah, I think it's like a rolling dice thing.
I gotta get my smarts back.
How Jazzy got his
Oh.
Ba-da-boom, ba-da-boom,
I
ba-da-boom.
want to sit with Scott because I want to get with Scott.
Because now you're
You
dumb
take your
like
seat
Scott.
between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking an interest picture of some bizarre-looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently.
But Liam, food is delicious. It's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime.
Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected.
Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in favor of finding the perfect combination for a flawless Instagram post.
I'm assuming that Price has finished his sentence, because I can't hear him anymore.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people that can actually eat it? You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you.
I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies.
Oh, they're Japanese? Do you have any Scott snacks?
Scott's You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want.
Thanks, Liam. Oh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Jazzy, any ideas?
Maybe your choice of snack can get one of these boys to snack on you in an innuendo way. Not literally.
Oh my goodness.
Scott snacks. Go for the brightly covered bag of meats biscuits that somehow has an anime drawing of Scott's face on it. That's so. That says Scott snacks.
Yes! You do have Scott snacks?
Scott snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you?
Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where well, actually, it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure what exactly happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening.
But how? What even?
Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats were strong and fast.
Meat treats.
So they asked if I could use me for their new mascot, and I said, of course. And then the Scott Snacks became like a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks to me, Jazzy. It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too.
Aww. Oh, he is so muscular and so adorable at the same time. Maybe one day you could put your faces together. Oh.
In the innuendo way.
Okay, so
You could buy something with Valerie. You could, that would probably be a stat boost.
This would be a stat boost. I think I'm gonna go for this then. You're taking a break from socializing to eat your lunch when someone punches you in the knee.
Ooh. Aw, rude.
It's the Slayer. She's hiding under your table.
Prepare to die!
Eat knee pain, freak! Now I'm gonna punch your other. Ow!
You just threw your apple at her. Finally, a use for the red delicious. You defeated the Slayer. She flees, leaving two choice pieces of loot behind.
Ooh.
The loot flashes rapidly, getting ready to disappear, almost as if you're in some kind of video game. No time to contemplate the nature of existence. Pick the loot before it's all gone. Garlic, rice, and holy water. One monster's weakness is another monster's dinner. A gun that shoots steaks with eat shit burned into the side of them.
God. This is rough.
So I can tell you that the bottom one is bold.
The bottom was what?
Bold.
Okay.
I don't know what the other one is.
I'm gonna
Maybe
go with
creative?
I'm gonna go with the top one. Hey, waste not, want not, right? You hijack one of the burners in the kitchen and cook up a batch of garlic rice with holy aioli.
Holy aioli.
The other students are super excited to eat something besides Mephistolinda's bland cafeteria cuisine. The head chef herself tries to stop you, but you convince her to try some of your rice instead. The holy water kills her instantly.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Until the school can fill her position, you get to be the chef. You put drugs in everyone's food and don't really remember the next few days. A good cook can turn the simplest ingredients into a days-long bender. You're the best. You gain +4 fun.
Wow.
Okay. What an interesting turn of events.
All right, well, let's do this, Polly. Let's seal the deal.
The seal deal?
You arrive at Polly and Vera. Seal deal, yes. Lucille deal. You arrive at Polly and Vera's table to find them eating. Wait, both of them? Oh, yum, yum. I sure do love food and eating. Look at this food go in me.
Yes, this cafeteria, Sloppy Joe, truly has a subtle flavor profile.
Finally, you notice the cause of this absurdity, a well-dressed businessman sitting at the next table watching both women intently. Oh yeah, I know you like this, baby. My eating is realistic and erotic.
Be cool, Polly. The man wants to pay us for eating in front of him, not screaming about him. Or screaming about eating.
Is this not what eating is? I forget. While Vera tries to explain eating to Polly, the businessman shyly approaches you and gives you a small bow. Much obliged, friend, he says in a soft voice. Are these two fine ladies your friends? I must confess that I have searched far and wide for a suitable candidate to fulfill my rather unusual fetish. Paying a student at high school for monsters to eat food while I watch politely from a distance. But I find myself unable to choose which of these two beauties to hire. The snake-headed one possesses a certain grace.
Yeah, pay me, motherfucker. Pay me to do the thing I was going to do anyways.
But the translucent one has such passion. I don't even want the money. This is just fucking weird and I love it. In your opinion, the businessman finishes, which would be the wiser choice on my part?
Oh, jeez.
The Gorgon, obviously. Look how many mouths she's got in her head. Or the ghost, for sure. I've never seen someone eat so convincingly. The businessman nods thoughtfully. You know, you're right. Never before have I believed so fully that someone was actually eating real food. Yup, that's me, eating real food with my real mouth and teeth.
Are you kidding me? That's convincing to you? The food is falling right through her body onto the floor.
Don't hate me just because I'm efficient at eating.
Don't worry, I hate you for other, more private reasons.
What? Sorry, I can't hear you. Too busy eating real food. You team up with Polly to make her eating even more realistic. She passes her food through her body to you, and you eat it for her. It's pretty hot.
Oh, that sounds gross.
Yeah. The image in my head for that is
I
horrifying.
love it. I love it.
All right, let's go talk to Damien. As usual, Miranda sits before her immaculate array of carefully arranged silverware. Damien, predictably, is examining her biggest knife.
So, this is the one for killing people, right?
What? Good heavens, no. This is the butter dagger. It would be unseemly to use it on me.
So what then? Am I supposed to use this scrawny-looking knife to kill a dude?
No, no, no. If you simply must kill someone mid-meal, it is customary to use the fish knife. This is the merfolk court silverware, after all.
That tiny thing? I might as well wait for my only victim to die of old age.
That is usually how it's done in my kingdom, yes. That or poison.
This is ridiculous. Yo, you there. Which knife would you use to kill a guy? And don't say the fish knife.
The fish knife. Or a spoon. What, you need blades to kill people? He said don't say the fish knife.
I feel like
That one...
the fish
I feel
knife
like
If
is
you
it's
say
fun
the
for
fish
Miranda.
knife, it's gonna piss
Yeah.
Damon off.
I'm gonna say spoon.
Holy shit, that's so much more metal. Why didn't I think of that? I guess when the only tool you have is a knife, every problem looks like a problem you should stab with a knife. Thank you for opening my eyes to the world of silverware-related murder.
But which spoon? This is very important. Do you mean the teaspoon or the dessert spoon or perhaps the caviar spoon? No. None of those are appropriate.
What about this spoon here, the one with the jagged edges on it?
Oh, do you mean the murder spoon? Of course not. That's for hard-boiled eggs.
Damien nods thoughtfully, but pockets the spoon when Miranda's not looking. Looks like this school's about to get a lot messier.
Oh, jeez.
Let's trade places. Random that biz. Finally, I get a first place. Awesome.
Oh, I'm last again.
I need to go to
Alright.
school. My smarts is awful.
Butterfingers.
All right,
got
so
one
this
last.
is the last round, huh?
It's crazy, man.
All right. Well, I can't buy the penguin mask, unfortunately. Let's see. My boldness and my fun are off the charts. I guess I'm going to try to round out that boldness one last time.
Do it.
That day, you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says, I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall.
What a wall.
A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a little bold. And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky you. Oh my god, did you hear? They finally invented a tattoo gun that works on ghosts. I'm totally gonna get one as soon as school lets out. Oh shit, we should definitely get matching tattoos. You wanna? Hells yes. Of course you do. What are you, responsible? The important question is, what kind of tattoo do you want to get? The entire text of the Necronomicon, you be the first half, and I'll be the second half. Knuckle tats. You get party par, and I'll get tea party. Put our knuckles together, and you know what that spells? You know what? Yeah, the knuckle tattoos.
Yeah, one sounds funner.
For sure.
So fun!
Sex! You look blankly at Polly. What? That's what it spells, right? I mean, I could be wrong. Whenever I see a group of letters, I always assume it spells either sex or LSD. And a knuckle tattoo is obviously longer than 3 letters, so sex it is. You start to explain that sex is the same length as LSD, but Polly presses a finger to your lips. Shh, my little dumplet. If you play your cards right, I'll show you just how long sex can really be.
Oh, shit!
She does show you. It turns out it can be as long as you want if you just keep adding X to the end. You gain +2 fun and 1 creativity.
Nice.
Sure.
All right, so do I need to work on my smarts more? I think I need to work on my smarts more.
Yeah, I think your smarts need to get up.
Yeah.
You need to get smartified.
That day, you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity of this high school. You gain +2 smarts.
Nice.
In art class, you're having a hard time looking at the unspeakable eldritch relic you're supposed to be painting, when Liam and Miranda thankfully provide you with a distraction.
What are you talking about, Miranda? That relic clearly represents the futility of man's quest for meaning in a world of consumer goods.
But how do you know that, Liam? To me, it looks like a gruesome and horrific offering to a pitiless god, like Uncle Anthony. I can't say any of these words.
Anathema.
Anathema. Anathema? Used to make.
Why, it's easy, Miranda. When I want to discern the true meaning of a piece of art, I simply,
Okay, make it up or look at the bottom and read the clearly printed label that explains the true meaning of the art.
Make it up, I think, is creative.
Yeah.
Who knows? I never know what creative is in this game.
I'm gonna go with make it up.
So fun.
Fun.
You did it! I don't.
Make believe. How fun! I want the art to be about puppies. Yes, a mountain of puppies, all the way up to the moon.
That's not. Well, I suppose it's valid as any other interpretation. It's quite unconventional.
So, does that mean... Did I get it right?
Yes.
Huzzah! I'm a master of art analysis. With her new knowledge, Miranda goes on to an art analysis spree. Who knew so many great paintings were about puppies? You gain +2 creativity and +1 fun.
Nice.
I love it.
Let's go.
I feel like more
All right.
paintings should be about puppies.
Not enough. Not enough.
So I can't get any smarts because Ash is in the.
Yep.
Ash is there. I guess I'll go for fun.
Boo.
Oh, fine.
No, dude.
No, go for
Get
fun.
some
Go for fun.
creativity. That day you spend rehearsing for the class play, you aren't especially good nor inspired. For once, it seems you aren't getting the classic creative boost from the auditorium. Okay, you aren't, yes. But afterwards, While talking to your classmates, you're having trouble conveying your point in discussion, so you decide to convey it through music. You start singing, and suddenly everybody else joins you in a kick-ass musical number. It's so amazing that the people with whom you were arguing totally get the point and change their minds once the song is over. You gain 2 creativity.
Nice.
You find Scott pacing across the stage, chanting to himself under his breath.
Tree. Tree, tree, tree. Tree.
It's so goddamn cute.
What is tree? Roots, leaves, bark, bark. Bark, bark. Woof, ruff, bark. No, this is too hard. When I saw that the school play had tryouts and practices, I thought theater would be like sports of the arts. But Coach never asked me to become a majestic oak tree. He only asked me to catch balls and sometimes throw them. How do I know what it's like to be a tree deep down? I only know how to bark up at them and pee on them. What am I supposed to do? Pee on myself?
Yes, good plan. Pee on yourself.
Or you are what you eat, consume the script. Well, I'm not smart anymore. Good plan. Pee on yourself. So
You did
fun.
If I could only pee on things I own, then I can definitely pee on myself. Nothing belongs to me more than me, right? I can't believe I've never done that before. How do people know if I'm... Hold on. How do people know if I'm mine if I've never covered myself in pee?
Is he really going to... Yep, he's doing it. He's just peeing all over himself right in front of you.
I can feel the essence of the tree trickling down my leg and pulling around my feet like the roots of a tree. I hope this is how a tree feels when I pee on it. This feels great.
Oh, he's so happy. Covered in his own urine, but so happy. To each their own. 2 creativity and 1 fun. Goodness, Scott.
Wow,
Goodness.
Scott. My goodness. All right. I'm funning it up. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full cray. Everything is fine until Juan, the small magical Latino cat, asks what you think you're doing. Damn, you didn't remember you suck at dancing. But you decide to go all in and pretend it's a new dance move, apparently called the Groovy Musaka. Juan looks at you and he asks you to teach him the Groovy Musaka. In no time, half the party is following their steps, enjoying the Groovy Musaka all together. It's a party to remember. You gain +2 fun and a cool story to tell your grandkids someday. Afterwards, Damien comes up and punches you affectionately in the shoulder. Hey, asshole, go to hell. Like, literally. My house is in hell, and I'm inviting you over. Don't read too much into it. Only one problem. In order to get there, you kind of got to damn your immortal soul. So how about it? What crimes against God and man will we commit so we can hang out? Oh, I think I'm already doomed. Looking into your eyes feels so good, it must be a sin. Ooh. Or I'll run over a bunch of nuns with a lawnmower.
The top
I
one
feel like
sounds
that's creative.
charming.
The bottom one's creative, I'm pretty
Top
sure.
one's charming, bottom one, you think that's creative? I think that's more bold.
That sounds bold.
That might be bold. You're right.
I'm gonna do that one.
So
Oh,
bold.
yeah. The old nuns under a lawnmower prank. Classic. How's that a prank? Let me know if you need to borrow my lawnmower. It's got monster truck wheels and a grenade launcher. These days, you can never be too careful when you're mowing down nuns. You know, they're starting to carry nunchucks.
Oh, God.
What is the world coming to? With the help of Damien's nun mower, you're able to give a whole convent of nuns, even if they are all black belts in ninjutsu. You gain +2 fun and +1 money from the collection plate.
Oh, God.
It's just a prank, bro.
I like how
Just a
Jasmine's like, oh,
prank.
God. Like, that is the line
Yeah.
that you draw.
All right, Rick, it's you, man. Who you picking, hot
Me.
stuff?
Well, you know I'm going to go Polly. Come on, Polly. Let's do it this
Polly.
time. Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, Ash, who
All
you
right.
picking?
I'm going to pick Liam. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
You might be there.
I don't know if I'm there with Scott.
I'll say this, Jazzy, I'll say this for Scott. For Scott, no specific stats matter, just how much good interactions you had with him.
I've had 1 bad interaction with him.
Okay.
I've had 1. So I'm going to roll the bones.
Roll those
Yeah.
dice, baby. All right. And then I, of course, am going for Studley
Yo.
Damien. Look how cute they are together. Look at them.
I
Yeah.
feel like I
They're
might be
pretty
the
cute.
only one without a date.
We'll see.
You finally picked up your courage to ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Huh? Prom? I don't know.
Prom? I don't know. You're nice and all, but I have a great sense of smell. And somehow this smells like a
Yup.
bad idea.
Oh, no.
So I should pass, bro. Sorry.
You know you should have taken the shower before asking Scott.
Bro.
Yep. You can fix it on and you never become a functional adult. Now you've just an old person that sits in parks and talks to strangers about the time you almost got a date to the Monster Prom. It's as weird and as sad as it sounds.
Oh no, that's
All right,
I
come
should
on,
have
hot
just
stuff.
gone on myself.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. Prom? Yes! It'll be a night to remember, boo. Well, it'll be a night to remember if I wasn't going to get so drunk and high, I most likely won't remember shit the day after. But that's why God invented selfies.
Oh, cute.
That's adorable. You ate some good old ayahuasca cupcakes to make sure that the date would be as crazy as possible. Then you spent all night dancing at prom. Or that was what you thought you did. In reality, you were in the middle of a desert dancing with 3 wizard hobos and a guy in a stuffed animal costume and the incarnation
to the desert.
of an ancient god. Still, best night ever.
Laser Joe.
All right. You finally pluck up the courage to ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you, and
Prom? That's so kitsch and cliche that it's actually hip. Yeah, let's go to prom together. What a retro thing to do, right? I can wear a tuxedo and all. It's gonna be wonderful. But in an ironic way.
prom night
so
was
cute.
dreamy. You and Liam criticized the vulgar musical choices of the band the entire night. And at one point, you crashed the gig by joining them with a xylophone and a theremin. A renowned musical blogger happened to be there because, for some reason, she thinks that the next big thing can be found at a high school prom or whatever. She said, I understand virtually nothing, which probably means it was avant-garde and too much of an intellectual delicacy, even for me. I give it 0 thumbs up, but only because ranking art numerically is a travesty. Keep an eye on Liam, the Delioncourt, and Ash crashing future prom nights. They will wow you. You both kept a copy of the review in memory of such a wonderful night together.
Aww. That's cute. All right, you finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the Monster Prom with you. Prom? With you? You dumb fuck. That's a fucking great idea. Are you some kind of genius or something? I'll tell you what you are. My date to prom. Prom was great. You crashed your limo into the wall of the school, and it was the best entrance ever. Everybody had a great time dancing under the lovely light of a car on fire.
Woo!
Yeah.
Scott's quote, always try your best and you will never lose at trying your best.
All right.
I got most likely to become president of the party. What'd you guys get?
That's all I see. I only see
Yeah.
you.
Oh, that's all you see?
Yep.
All right, this week's word of the most epic and absurd. After Monster Prom, we kept living our lives, falling through love, battling for friendships, and learning who we were and who we could be. Actually, you know what? As it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Polly's drug cooking skills proved to be useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. Yet, on her free time, she still cooks drugs. Her greatest invention so far was a watermelon-flavored ecstasy and a thing she called LS Dope.
That's dope.
Damien became an interior designer specialist in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. During those 3 weeks of Monster Prom seemed bigger than life, then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but then there was a lot of battles left in the war that's called youth. Once again, we are young and unafraid, and we are ready to start.
Woo!
All right, y'all.
Yeah, I should have just gone by myself. I knew I was going to get any dates.
I thought you had more better interactions.
I
with,
had
Well,
one.
and here's the
bad
thing, though,
interaction.
too. When you do short multiplayer, you need a total score of 43 in order to date anybody. So if your score doesn't total 43, you will lose.
So I looked
But
it
I feel
up,
like
and it
Jazzy had
says
that.
I need 8 hearts, which I think all 8 days. So I have to have a perfect interaction with them every single time.
Ah,
that might be in a longer game though, because you don't. I don't think
No, it
with
says
anyone
short
you
multiplayer.
Need, I don't think with anyone you need.
It says
No.
with short multiplayer you need 8 hearts, because I don't
Yep.
think you can get 8 hearts
Yeah, I don't
in
think there's
short
enough
multiplayer.
times to do that.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, I unlocked prepare to bring chaos and destruction to this realm. It's party time.
Hey, is it the party totem? Is that what it is?
It looks like a demon skull thing.
Yeah, that's a really fun one.
Cool.
Has anybody ever ever seen that Blobbert?
I haven't
Is that
seen the
even a
Blob yet.
thing?
I think someone told me that he's friends with the coach. I'm not sure.
Oh, that would make sense. He's wearing like the baseball cap and stuff. All right.
I also want to thank all the people that tweeted me pictures of Polly's reverse Romanian Wilkinson ending, because there was a bunch of you guys that did.
I am glad I haven't looked. It's still a mystery to me, and I'd like to keep it that way.
It's a cool ending. I do think that you probably need the full playthrough to do it rather than the short game.
I just unlocked something really crazy. It's a like a birthday card kind of thing, like a Valentine's card. It says, I choose you on it. So it's got a little picture of a train. And it says, it's time for you to socialize with other never-before-seen classmates of yours. I wonder if now maybe I'll see Blobbert and stuff.
That's nice. You definitely played it a lot more than we have.
I have played it quite a bit, yes.
I'm genuinely curious if Jesse Cox's character pops in as well at some point. Because he shows up in the credits, and he's like
He's the coach
coach.
and Blobbert.
Is he the coach?
Oh, he's also the wolf pack, too.
Right, he also is the wolf pack, and I think that's what his image in the credits is.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, everyone. That's been Monster Prom. I hope you guys are still digging it. Let us know down in the comments if you are. With that, we've been Stumped. I've been Asher, I'm Rick Price and Jasmine. We'll catch y'all next time.
Bye.